Hello again, this is Kabo. This episode, we're going to go straight into making the skeleton spawner. Now, the design for this, I'm sure you've seen it before, but in case you haven't, it's very simple. It's just a 9x9, and then it's going to be 4 tall, so very similar to the spider spawner, except we're going to push the skeletons to the far wall, have them fall into a little hole where there are 2 converging water streams which push them to the middle, and then from the middle they get pushed into a mob elevator. They'll go up 23 blocks, well, more than 23 blocks, but they'll go up and then they'll fall 23 blocks. And after they fall, they'll take enough damage that we can hit them with 1 hit. We'll also add in a piston to control the block that they land on so that we can turn on and off experience farming or not, so they can just drop straight down and just give us our bones, arrows, bows, and that will be our skeleton farm. So I'll just get right into it. This part where I'm clearing out the area, I'll just time lapse and show you the result when I'm done. Alright, so I cleared out all the necessary area. You'll notice that I went down 3 instead of going down just 2, and the reason for that is because we're going to put the water on this layer, which means there needs to be 2 spaces for skeletons to spawn underneath, or because skeletons need 2 spaces, so we'll put the water here and the skeletons will have 2 spaces. Oh, I guess I need to clear out that too. Anyway, so I'll clear out this last ring, then I'll fill in the water, then we'll start digging the lift upward. So I'll go ahead and speed that up. Alright, so all of the water is in place. Now, as you can see, we have water streams converging here, and if we open this up, they'll flow in this direction. So what we need to do is push the mobs in here, and then they'll go up a water elevator, and at the top of the water elevator, they'll reach a little point, get pushed along, drop down, and take damage. Now, we need to get the mobs outside of the range of the spawner. So we need to go 5 blocks above the spawner because it's a 17 by 17 and 11 high, centered on the 13. It's 11 or 13, I don't quite remember. So either 5 or 6. Might as well go up 6 blocks just to be safe. So go up 6 blocks from the top of the spawner, and that will tell us, or that should keep the mobs out of range, so they won't stop the spawning. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so that's 6 blocks over. So we'll have the mobs drop onto this level, and might as well clear some of this out as well. Okay, so that should give us an idea of where we need to send the mobs. I think we'll have... Well, we can just lift them up and then have them drop straight down. So we need to go 23... well, I guess 24 blocks up from here, and then we'll have the piston-controlled step for the mobs to fall on when we want it to switch between experience mode and just item mode. So, let me go make some more tools, and then I'll be back and we can start clearing out more of the ceiling up here and get a path carved up for the water elevator. Okay, so I got some tools. Now let's go up here, clear out this upper room a bit. That way we can get set up an area for our mobs to drop. Alright, so we want them on this level. Let's see if we go all the way over to this far wall. So we can have them go up here and then drop right onto this point. So we'll start counting up from here. Let's use this as our piston controllable block. So we'll count 23 blocks up from here, and then we'll use the piston to lower it to 24 so they die. Alright, so let's get in here. Get this iron. Let's make this wood so we can identify it when we come down. Alright, so 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So now we have 21, 22, 23. So our 23 will be here, so they need to fall from this block. So we'll have them get pushed. We'll have a sign here to stop the water stream that pushes them out. And then they'll shove each other down this. They'll fall and take 23 blocks worth of damage. And we want them to come to this block with a block overhead, and so that they're not in the water and they don't try to jump. That way we can get consistent amount of damage, most of the time anyway. I think they'll still try to jump every now and then, but should be okay. So this is actually it's a very standard design. If you want a good tutorial on it, I recommend KaspersMC. I'll link to his video in the description. Anyway, I'm going to go down and then start working on the water elevator up to this point. Alright, so we plan to put the water elevator back here. One thing I want to try is to dig out more space here so that it helps funnel the skeletons into this particular point. I don't know if this will actually be very useful or not, but I want to try it anyway. So now, let's see, skeletons will come in. And we'll have them start trying to swim up here. So we need to dig. I think I've extended the path, or the hole out far enough up there that it will just intersect. So I'm just going to dig up until I hit that, and then I'll start filling it in with water. So I'll speed up till the part where I'm up there. Okay, so there's lava right above me. That was really lucky that I was able to place the block in time. Wow. Need to do something about that. So I'm going to go down from the top, I think. How do I deal with that? Let me think about this. Oh, maybe I'll just put everything in a chest. Yeah, I think I'll do that. So, don't really have anything important, but I don't want to lose stuff anyway, so. Oh, yeah, definitely don't want to lose the fortune pick. So my plan is to just go quickly, as quick as I can, and just block it in. So let me get everything ready. Alright. Okay. Hopefully that was all of it. Anyway, so let's just keep going up. Alright, I think that was it. So. Uh-oh. Well. I should almost be up to the top, so... Oh no! I might have to use my hands. Oh, dirt. Lucky. Alright, so I just cut it here because I didn't want to make you sit through me digging a hole with my hands. Anyway, so now we have the tunnel all the way up, the drop, and now we just need to fill it in with water. So I'm gonna grab all the stuff that we had put in the chest. So that took me down. I might need to go up one more because I still had a heart after that fall. I'll test it again once I get a pick. Alright, so here I am with full life. I'm going to drop down onto that block, and what I should see is I have half a heart. So if I have a full heart, that means that I need to raise this one more. So I either miscounted or something weird. Anyway, let's see. Alright, so it's only taking me down to a heart. So that means I raise it up one more, and then I'll start filling in the stuff. Okay, so I'll skip ahead till that point. Alright, so I've raised it up. Now I'm gonna try dropping down and see what happens. What the heck? So I raised it up one block, and I took a full heart of damage instead of just half a heart. So now I'm confused. Well, I guess I'll lower it down. Whatever. Alright, well, I lowered it down one, and for whatever reason it's doing only 9 hearts of damage instead of 9.5. But I'll worry about that later. Right now I'm going to just dig out, or start filling in the water elevator. So, as you know, it's just an alternating water and sign pattern all the way up as high as you need to go. I only have this many signs right now, so it's probably not going to be enough, but I can just make more. Anyway, I'll just speed this up and show you when I'm done. Okay, we've reached the top. So now just put in one more water source, which will flow down this way. I'll have a sign here. Actually, I can do it like this. Have the water source here, and it will flow into this sign, and they'll get pushed down one block here, and then they'll fall from this block. So, no, I can actually put the sign here. That would probably work better. Alright, so one more source block of water, and everything else should be good. So let's go get that. Whoa. I don't understand. Oh, maybe I touched the wall or something? I don't know. Well, let's try it out with the skeletons, and if they don't die, then we can change something, but it's kind of weird. Is it because of armor? Alright, I'll head back up and test it one more time. I'm very confused. I don't think it's a change with 1.3. In the past, I've always consistently taken enough damage. Some mobs get pushed here, they'll shove each other around, and they should push each other to the edge, and then fall and take... What the heck? Something is messed up. Well, I'm gonna keep playing around with the height because something's wrong, so I'll be back once I fix it. Okay, I have no idea what is wrong, but somehow the damage is variable. I don't think it has something to do with touching the walls. Maybe it does. Anyway, I fell down and ended up taking... So I changed the height, I lowered it one, and then as a result I ended up dying. That confused me because I was going from 3.5 hearts to no hearts. And then I put the block back and dropped down again, and I went down to half a heart, so I guess I'll just have to live with that. I don't know what the deal is, but anyway. Looks like everything's in place, so now if I need to just build the room up here so that we have a place to stand and a place for the mobs to be caught. So I'll go ahead and do that, and once we have the room up here, we'll go back down and turn off the lights and see how it works. So first I need to close it up and build the room, close it up, and make steps up to this upper room. So I'll go ahead and speed through that. Okay, it's done. As you can see, skeletons are spawning. They're getting funneled in to that little corridor, and you can see them going up, and you should be seeing them start to drop very soon. Hopefully. Oh, there's one. So, it's a little weird. Sometimes they are dying, I guess, and sometimes they aren't. I don't know what the deal is, but I was able to one hit that one guy. They can see me from here. This is... Yeah, I think I can put a slab. Put a slab here. And... yeah, there we go. Alright, so now they'll fall down, and you can just hit them, kill them easily. So I'm thinking lower this floor and make it glass. So lower it by 1 block and make it glass. Then I also need to put in the piston to lower this, the sticky piston to lower this, but we need slimes before we can have a sticky piston, so that will have to wait until later. But for now, I'm going to call this a success, and I'll let it run for a while, test it out, and see the results, see how efficient it is. Alright, it's been not too long, maybe about 5 minutes. Got about 20 skeletons in here. Looks like I can one-shot all of them, so that's good. And can get lots of bows, and arrows now, so it's excellent. We'll have lots of arrows to go to the nether. Occasionally we still have a few of them dying. I guess that's, like I said, they are jumping or something. Anyway, lowered the floor one. I'll replace it with glass later so we can watch the skeletons go by, but for now, I think that's all. I'll call this the end of the video. And thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Bye.